So, it is official. It is official. Let me pause this because he does. This guy's funny though. Anyway, it is official. Skip Bayless. Today was his last day. I know that he had been reportedly out for a bit, and now it has finally come. He's out. And the crazy part is, I thought that he would squeak his way into the NFL season. And I thought that he would just get a ratings boost because the NFL, anybody that's talking about the NFL, I think just gets a little something, especially during the season. He loves the Cowboys. He talks about the Cowboys all the time. I thought he'd make it there. Boy, was I wrong. No, he didn't make it. He did not make it. Not only that, but again, today is his last day on Undisputed. Today, Friday, was his last day on Undisputed. He's leaving FS1. He said in a tweet here, today was my last show on Undisputed. I'm leaving FS1. I've been planning to pursue other opportunities for several months. I had a great 8-year run with a lot of great people at Fox, but now I'm excited for what's coming up. Stay tuned. The obvious question. Shannon right now. Listen, I think I saw Nick Wright tweet about it. Let's look his thing up real quick. But I did see him tweet about it. Where, let me see, where is it? He said something nice. Here it is. A truly legendary run. Very few people in any industry can say that they helped create and define an entire genre. Skip did that. Salute and good luck in whatever he does moving forward. So again, he definitely did do that. And I think that that's probably one of the nicest things that you could say about Skip Bayless. I've learned more about him. Where the heck is it? I learned more about him like back when he was like an actual reporter. Not that he wasn't then, but I'm just saying like when he was just a reporter. He did some weird stuff. What did he do? I think he jumped ship papers and they hated him for that. He was the Cowboy. He worked really closely with the Cowboys. He followed the Chicago Bulls. He worked with the Tribune. Okay, I mean, y'all can fucking see his LinkedIn. But he did have a legendary run. He basically, I don't want to say created, but kind of created what is now sports debate shows, pretty much. So we definitely did do that. And him and Stephen A. Smith was an absolutely legendary run when they were popping. And when he moved over to FS1 and he did it with Shannon Sharpe, I think randomly, I remember being at the theater and seeing like a commercial for it where they were setting up and they were like, hey, yeah, we're going to do this debate show. And I was like, I know Skip Bayless. I knew some Shannon Sharpe. I wasn't sure. I think that they went even higher. I think that they were even better than what Skip Bayless did with Stephen A. Smith. I think honestly, maybe it's more recency bias, but again, maybe it was because Shannon. Maybe I just like Shannon Sharpe more than either of the three, than out of the three. But what Shannon Sharpe did in showing and coming to and just working with Skip and that repertoire, that tit for tat, that whatever the fuck you want to call it, was insane. I mean, he has so many insane, crazy, goated moments in that show. And Skip was there, Skip was there. And it all took a turn for the worse when Skip went way out of pocket. I think directly with Shannon Sharpe and then also with the Damar Hamlin thing, it got super weird. Also, I even like Jenny Taft when she was on there, and he was like super like disrespectful to her, and then it seemingly kind of either she wanted to leave because of that or he kind of pushed her out because of that, whatever it was, but she left the show. And I was like, I don't like that, but they're still funny. They're two funny guys. So, I still watched it. And again, as Shannon Sharp left the show, I think understandably so, um, crickets. I mean, I thought for a second, I did think when he ended up getting all these people to Undisputed after Shannon Sharp left, I thought maybe he had a chance, but they were not creating any sort of likable or good content. I think Michael Irvin was in and out, which I thought might help. It just was not good. And so, again, it ends here in like a pitter patter of the ratings were terrible. Nobody's watching the show. They're not creating good content. So I'm sure Skip was on an egregious salary. And so now it just wasn't worth it for him. It really wasn't. And so, they just both parted ways. It's funny for him to say that, he's seeking opportunities, but now I'm excited for what's to come. What does that look like? It's probably going to be like a podcast or something. So he's going to be downtrodden like the rest of us, man. But his legendary run of being dead wrong? Is that a good one? Being dead wrong? It was weird because there were some times where, like, when something involved, like, legal, I think he was in his bag with that shit. Like, when something involved legal or, some sort of court or some sort of, like, in that realm, he was in his bag. And I don't think you can say anything about his dedication. I think he was very, very dedicated. But when he got in an idea, no matter how wrong he was, he just wouldn't let it go, to the point where it was just so ridiculous that I think people just stopped taking him seriously. And so, again, you could say that you're wrong, but he never did. Like, he had, what was his, Tim Tebow was a big one for me that I think I was like, stop trying to make Tim Tebow happen, bro. Like, he's not happening. It's not it, He's not going to happen. He's not a good quarterback. Then he had the legendary Johnny Manziel. He's going to be better than LeBron James in Cleveland. What else does he... the Cowboys, obviously. But the Cowboys one is funny. The Cowboys one is good. And I think that's why maybe he tricked himself into thinking that. But the Cowboys one is good. Again, he just had these random shit. But the best and the most that he kind of got attention for was he was the number one hater of LeBron James. I mean, it's that old, like, if LeBron has one hater, it's me. If LeBron has no haters, I've died. That, like, that type shit. Like, he was on that type of time, on just honestly hating LeBron. I mean, LeBron would put up 40, 10, and 10, and he'd be like, did you see that one missed pass he had? What about that one pass, Shannon? And, like, it was just, like, it roller coastered from hilarious to, like, this is just sad, to hilarious to this is just sad. Again, but he had some good ones, because Tom Brady loved him more than Shannon Sharp, more than life itself, and that one kind of worked out, even though I don't think Tom Brady liked him. So that kind of sucks, but yeah, legendary run for sure. It sucks that he went out like this, and it sucks that I'm looking forward to, like, the 30 for 30 on this man, because I think he's had that much of an impact. If Jimmy the Greek has a fucking documentary, I think Skip Bayless will have a 30 for 30. I think he'll have one, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I am looking forward to it. LeBron James lasting longer in the NBA than Skip Bayless on Undisputed warms my soul. Yeah, it is. Shannon right now. Yeah, that. Best news I've heard today. Yeah, that's kind of like the thing, bro. Nobody's going to listen to your podcast, little bro. Skip one done one of the last speeches as a segment. FS1 didn't even care. Don't think so. Get ready to learn retirement, buddy. Congratulations on your great career. Okay, so there you go. Some nice stuff. Party time. Deserved. Literally. Showed utter disrespect to your partner who made your show watchable. Not to mention you're just a gimmick man. We won't miss you, old man. Yeah, so again, I think he did turn into a bit of a gimmick. I think it was just slipping on him, and just he couldn't figure it out. He couldn't figure out the new media landscape. He thought he could be doing the same stuff, and sometimes you gotta switch. You gotta be able to change it up. You gotta be able to keep it popping, and I don't think he did that. So, Skip Bayless, legendary run, man. I think for me, when I think now of Skip Bayless, again, this will be like my best memory of Skip Bayless, is when he was defending Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers being better than the Lakers, just in general, I think, for some reason. And I think in one of those, like the Christmas shows or something like that, because that's what the set kind of looks like, when he's like, "It's my turn. You said it was my turn." Fucking legendary meme. So, I mean, unfortunately, that is what I think of right now, and I think of Skip Bayless, bro. That legendary meme.